Straight onto it. Here we go. Galaxy Z Fold 2. It is a fabulous device. It is a great device. It really is. It's pretty futuristic because it folds. Now, the thing is, I just want to share some thoughts of how it's been like owning a foldable phone. No, because I've been thinking about it over and over again if ever I would want to upgrade to the 3, because the 3 is coming out pretty soon, and the event for Samsung is coming out, what, August 11? So I think so. It is a fabulous phone. It really is. You can see the crease right there. You can still see it. But then again, after even a couple of days, when I got this thing, I never really paid attention to the crease. And it wasn't really a big problem with it. So it really is a good phone. It really is futuristic, sort of, because look at that. You can fold the screen. And then it just comes out, you can use it as a regular phone. It's pretty awesome. A couple of ups, a couple of downs. See if ever you'd want to have a foldable phone, whether if it's good for you or not, and probably just stick with the regular size phone. It's up to you, but probably this would help you determine if ever you'd want to give a foldable phone a try. Now, one of the things about the foldable phones is the aspect ratio of this thing. Sometimes you would get some kind of black borders on the sides, on the left and the right, not unless, of course, there are some applications that can help you do that. I mean, Good Lock, for one. Well, it's pretty much a big thing for Samsung right now. Like that, you don't see any kind of borders within, Instagram and stuff like that. But of course, if you don't have the Good Lock that is actually on about the aspect ratio of the screen, this is how it looks like. You would see it like this. See all those borders in the back? That is how it looks like whenever you would scroll through Instagram, through that, because you'd see the borders in the back. But, of course, if you use it this way, everything looks all pretty normal. So that's just one of the things that I thought about having the foldable open. I do love watching videos through the open screen because it's 120 hertz and it's pretty smooth. And watching videos or movies through this screen is massive, and it's really enjoyable watching it through this. Gaming is the next level with this thing. It really is. It's amazing. Frame rates, the refresh rate, it's pretty awesome. Call of Duty and Minecraft. Yes, Minecraft too. It really is. It's pretty interesting. And sometimes there are games where they are set towards a specific ratio through the phone. And sometimes, the games could get a little bit stretched. But it's pretty much fun to play with. I think the only downside towards this phone is that I'm always careful with this thing. I'm just so scared that I might drop this and everything is gonna go downside. But luckily, I haven't dropped it. Okay, good, all right. I don't know if this is even a downside or upside because it's a bit heavier than a regular phone. It really is, because it's kind of like two phones, just stacked to each other. They are heavier, so you can actually feel them in your pocket and you can actually feel that it's there. So that's kind of a good thing, I guess, even though that, go to the driveway, go to my car, and did I actually bring my cell phone? Yes, I did. It's in my pocket. I feel it. Cases. Let's see about cases. Cases, it's pretty, that's my downside for that, the cases, because there are no cases that actually fit best for this kind of foldable, because you still have the hinge, the back side, and the front side. Yes, there are cases that are innovative that can actually protect the whole thing, but it's just not that good looking. Just not that good looking. You feel like you'd have like a massive, I mean, this is already pretty thick. Adding another layer or triple layers for the front, the hinge, and the back, that's gonna be really thick. My case right here is the VRS design, and it's just 20 bucks. And it's good enough for scratches. Not good enough for drops, but scratches, you know? It's pretty tough. I mean, it comes with the case for the front. This thing, you'd actually have to use double adhesive to actually attach it on. And you get a frame. Yeah, but I don't like it. So that's just one of the things about the cases. I mean, the cases can get really expensive. There's a Spigen case that's $30. It looks all right, it looks cool, but then again, it's gonna get really more thicker. And of course, the actual case from Samsung, $60 to $80. What? I mean, can you imagine $60 for half a case? I mean, I get it, it's from Samsung, and the quality is there. It's a really nice built-in, you know, especially for Samsung. So that's pretty much one of my downsides about cases. I mean, you can't find the perfect case for this kind of phone, for any kind of foldable phone. The camera on the foldable, yes. It is a pretty good camera, it really is. It's really sharp in detail. You can really tell the difference between all of the other phones, with the video quality. You can actually see right here, or I actually made a video for cinematic footage with this Z Fold 2. So that's pretty much a good side, a good thing about this foldable phone. The other downside of having this kind of phone are the mounts, like a car mount. Can't just find a decent mount for this foldable phone. You can actually find some tablet holders for the car. But of course, having this kind of hinge, there's a lot of mounts where there's springs where I had to squeeze into it. And I'm very careful with this device, I am. And if you apply like a lot of pressure towards these, to the middle of the hinge, that bugs the crap out of me. It really does. So I just have to find like a mount that's actually sturdy enough and actually holds well without even having to squeeze onto the phone. I did find a car tablet mount on Amazon that is $50. It looks like it could do the job. It looks like I can do better with it. I don't know. I'm still thinking about getting it, but I still don't know. Because this is actually how I would store my phone. Like this. Or like this. And like this, probably. So it's just not like a great way to store on your car. So that's one of the things about the car mounts that I find difficulty with finding. Especially with the DJI. I do not like the fact where I would use my DJI drone and attach this onto the controller. So that's pretty difficult. You would have to insert the phone into the remote, you know, where those slots are. And you can't do that when it's folded. You can only do that when it's open. But I actually got this kind of contraption, and I kind of feel better when it's folded, but of course this thing is massive and it's a bit heavy. This is the type where I kind of miss my old type of phone. Well, not unless if you get like a DJI, the smart controller that's out in the market right now, which is expensive, which is what, $750? Having that kind of device, I won't be needing my phone to connect to the controller. Another thing is I actually can use this as a teleprompter. And I find it interesting that I can actually use this as a teleprompter, you know, right on top of the camera. And I can actually read what's going on if ever I need to create a video that I'm practically stupid and I can't even think of what I'm saying, like right now. Like what? Compliments. I really do get great compliments about this phone. So like, for instance, you're like in a restaurant, you grab your phone, you open it up and they're like, oh, cool, is that the Galaxy Z Fold 2? I'm like, Yeah, it is. And you know, you get good compliments, you get sort of weird kind of compliments saying like, is that the Z Fold 2? That's pretty expensive. Ugh, no. But most of the time you get the good compliments. Okay, wow, that's a pretty cool phone. I mean, it folds up. I mean, where does the screen go? So the phone, it is pretty cool. It is still compact. It's intact. And the hinge itself, after 10 months or 11, after 10 months, the hinge does not change at all. It still feels brand new. You can still feel it. And you still get that satisfaction of a sound when it closes. So that's pretty cool. I still do like that, the fact where it can open up and close, you know, having the flex mode especially. And that's pretty awesome. I mean, it stays still. Ugh, that's it for now. I mean, if you're going to upgrade to the Fold 3, subscribe. And probably if you're going to wait actually for the Fold 4, leave a like, probably. Or 3, move to a smaller phone, I guess, to the more simple kind of device that is better. Smaller is better, but the performance is what counts, right? And that is it. That's just my life, probably with living with the Fold 2. I don't know if I'll upgrade to the 3. I don't know. I'm still kind of debating on that. So you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Bye.